Am I live? Hello, guys. Am I live? Come on in. I was trying to do a live stream through Zoom, which you can do, but there was something little wonky about it, so I just decided to end it and come back in because really that's not my jam. Like going live through Zoom, I wanted to show you guys my affirmations. That's the only reason why I really went live through that. But it makes it seem as if like people are not getting the notifications. So if that's the case, then no, baby, I want to be able to go live and have you guys see me and get the notifications because that's the most important thing. What I'm going to be talking about today is how to attract money and abundance to yourself with the law of assumption, obviously. It's a beautiful law. And also being able to attract abundance to you through your words, your thoughts, and what you want to bring into your life. Meaning, okay, yes, we're back, right? Like I was like, I'm not really feeling the Zoom live thing. I'm really not feeling that because I was going live through Zoom and I was like, oh no, ma'am, you will not mess up my live stream. That's why it took me so long. Like I was trying to do something. I wanted to show you guys my screen so that I could share with you how I do my affirmations. I think I might be able to do that still, or maybe I'll just, find another way. But absolutely, yeah. Jazzy Blue. Hi, Boo. How are you? Thank you for joining. So, we're talking about how to attract money to you using the law of assumption. I'm a woman who I love money and I have a lot of it. I have a lot of money. If anyone wants to know how to get a lot of money in their life, then yes. More importantly, money more importantly, is attracting to you the feeling of feeling abundant. So, the definition of abundance is basically having more than enough. You can look it up. It's basically feeling like like your cup is overflowing. You have more than enough to do what you need to do, period. So, when it comes to, I folded up this little $100 bill. This is a $100 bill. Look, right? What does this mean to you if it's just folded up? I ain't gonna rip it. I ain't no dummy. I'm gonna spend my 100. How many things can you get with this little $100 bill? Right? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Right? Just let me know if you can hear me. Give me some thumbs up or whatever. This little $100 bill. Yes. Will this work for me finding a new place to live? Yeah, you can attract anything you want to in your life. You don't have to have any special anything. If you want to attract something into your life, all you have to do is speak it into existence. So, what we're talking about today is money and abundance. This is a $100 bill, right? If you saw this folded up on the ground, you would walk past it and you wouldn't even think twice about it. I could throw this out my window right now and I could watch it stay there for a year, maybe more. This little piece of paper has no value to you or anyone else in this world unless you assign value to this $100 bill. Now watch as I unfold it. Look. Ooh. Now people want to know. It's like, ask yourself a question. As I unfolded this $100 bill, how did you start to feel? If I ripped this $100 bill in half, type in the comments, how would you feel? You tell me. If I ripped it up into itty bitty little pieces and crumpled it up, how would you feel? Because see, here's the thing. I don't worship and I don't have no affinity towards a piece of paper. It's what this piece of paper can do for me. It's what she can do for me. Right now, if I was sick, I could go to CVS and spend $100 worth to make myself feel better. Hi, heebie-jeebies. Hello, my dear. We talking about money. Heebie-jeebies, how do you feel if I do this to the money? How do you guys feel when I play with a $100 bill in my hand and just crumple it up? How do you guys feel about that? Y'all gotta let me know. Because your attention to how money makes you feel is going to help you to attract more abundance into your life. Money is a beautiful tool. That's all it is. Matter of fact, I should probably pin this to me so that people who are coming in will know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pin this $100 bill to me. Right? So, what is it in your life that you're wanting to use your money for? Because the feeling that you have behind that is what's going to tell you what you need to work on with your words and your thoughts. Do you need money or do you desire money? Because in this live stream, what we're talking about is your words, the affirmations that you're using throughout the day, throughout the week to describe your money situation. And we're also talking about how you can fix it. What can you do? Yeah, right, heebie-jeebies, it's just paper. Just paper, boo-boo. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's just paper. You assign the feeling towards the paper by what you feel that it can do for you. So I'm here to implore anyone who's listening, understand one thing. It's not ever about the piece of paper. It's always going to be about your feelings, your thoughts, the things you desire to do. What do you desire money for? Is it to make your life easier? Is it to be able to pay off a medical bill? Focus on that. The feeling of why you want the money is what you should be focusing on. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit because I have some techniques that I've used to literally have tangible money. When we're talking about money, what we really mean is abundance. What we really mean is freedom. The elephant in the room, the purple elephant that I like to talk about in the room is that money provides most of us with freedom and relief. Freedom to do whatever you want and relief to know that if something happens, you have more than enough money, which is abundance. You have an abundance of paper notes, the currency of wherever you live. You have enough of that to offer yourself relief and freedom. So those are the feelings that you need to start focusing on. Associate yourself with paper notes a different way. You're talking to someone who understands how to make six figures. You're talking to someone who understands that you can work from home and also be happy making a little bit less, but still having the freedom and then building up to your ideal currency income. So associating a feeling with money is going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you in the long run to understand that you don't have to worry about anything in this life when it comes to being taken care of. There are so many things that you could attract to you that will take care of you. So how do we attract abundance? Let's get into that. Your words. These are some words that you need to stop saying. So if you're listening, take notes. I don't have enough. I'm broke. It's too expensive. Erase those words out of your vocabulary. Because subconsciously, what you're doing is you're telling yourself that you don't put value on what you can offer. You put value on a paper note. Hello? No. You can actually live an abundant life in this world without these. There are people all over the world who do it. So eliminate, I can't afford it. It's too expensive. Eliminate those type of words. Never ever refer to yourself as broke ever again in this life. Never ever. I can't are you guys here? Can you guys type some stuff or are you just listening? Let me know you're listening because I'm just trying to give you guys game on how to attract money in abundance using the law of assumption. Right? Tell me, some people, what are you guys manifesting when it comes to money? Is money an issue? Is money an issue for you guys? What do you say? What do you say to yourself? What do you say to yourself when you're going about your day? If you go into a store and the first thing you look at is the price, what are you saying to yourself in your head? I can't afford that. It's too much. No, 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 no. Start training yourself to stop saying that. You know, a better affirmation to say would be, oh, today I'm not going to use my money or circulate my money in that way today. Maybe another day. When I look at something and the price is not something I want to pay, I look at it and I say, okay, not today, another day. That's not the way I want to circulate my money today. And then in my head, I give thanks for even knowing that I have money in my pocket to pay for that. But that's not the way I want to use my money today. That's not the way that I want to circulate my money today. Maybe another day. Maybe. Your money cannot be the end all and be all of you feeling like you deserve something or that you can have something. You see what I'm saying? So I would say get in the habit of whenever you go to a store, paying attention to what your inner conversations, what you're saying about what you're seeing, the price. We have been trained, especially in the US, if anyone's listening from anyone else, anywhere else, we have been trained in the United States to look at the price tag first. It's a natural programming that we have. No, 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 no. Every time I go into a store, I say, okay, I have $100 in my pocket. I'm pretty sure I can get whatever I want in here. Even if I don't choose to get it, I walk out of the store sometimes not spending a dime, maybe $10. But what I know for sure is that I have $100 in my pocket, and if I want to spend it, I can. Start having those conversations with yourself in your mind because what you will start to do, you'll start affirming that you can afford it. If you got $100 in your pocket and you go into CVS or a grocery store, you can afford anything you want. One person with $100 in their pocket can afford whatever they want in a grocery store. How many items are you really going to get? That $100 bill will get you a long way. This $100 bill will get you a long way in a grocery store. So start practicing when you go into the grocery store, when you go into a store, that you can afford whatever you want in that store. I'm not talking about Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm not talking about the Louis Vuitton store. I'm talking about a normal store. Start there. Start programming your mind to see that whatever I want in here, I can get. Okay. Don't even talk about no budget. Just say whatever's in this grocery store, I can afford. I promise you, you can afford whatever you want in a grocery store with $100. Start there. Get you a $100 bill and keep it in your wallet and just say it's always going to be in my wallet. So that no matter what happens, you always know you got $100 bill, you can afford whatever you want in a grocery store. Come on. We got to start somewhere. You got to start reprogramming yourself to see money in a different way. That's number one. Number two, the words that you're saying about money. I can't afford it. It's too expensive. Oh, look at the price. Stop looking at price and thinking that it's too much. Redirect the thought and say, it's not too much. I'm just not going to spend money on that today. I'm going to spend my money on something else. Right? Or you know what I say to myself? I'll be like, okay, I'll come back. I'll come back tomorrow. Will I come back tomorrow? I'll be like, oh yeah, I can afford that. I'm not gonna spend money on that today. I'll come back tomorrow. Do I? Maybe. Maybe I don't. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna tell myself it's too expensive. Oh, what's the fuck is that price? Stop lamenting about price of things. That's how you reprogram your mind. Number two, abundance. Abundance. Let's just say this about abundance. The definition, Fly Girl Manifesting's definition of abundance is having more than enough. Being able to do what you want to do when you need to do it because you have more than enough. Your cup runneth over. Somebody type that in the chat. Your cup runneth over. That's abundance. It's more than enough. I want you guys to get this. Everybody who's here, 10 people. And I need for everyone who's watching, please give me a thumbs up. I want people to know the plug. Y'all want to know how to get to this money or not? Or no? You want to know how to get to this money or no? Because I'm trying to let you know that it's your language. If you would learn to stop speaking of yourself as someone who can't afford things, you can start there. Start there. Stop saying I can't afford it. I don't care if you got $2 in your pocket and no money in your bank account. If you cannot get yourself to say I can't stop saying I can't afford it, don't say anything at all. Right? Now, how did Fly Girls Manifesting get herself to a point where she's comfortable with her finances? How did I visualize six figures? How did I visualize money coming to me abundantly and me not having an issue with it and it not coming to me in a jacked up way? Because my affirmations are money comes to me easily, frequently, in the most abundant way. Money comes to me easily, frequently, in the most abundant way. I also have another affirmation that I say. Money comes to me in the most safest, easiest, happy, healthy, whole way. No harm done to no one. Now, if you don't want to be like, oh, well, why would I affirm for no harm? You must not know a girl who looks like me. You don't know where I come from. Maybe where I come from, people only get money from doing nefarious things. So you have to affirm for abundance based on what you know your subconscious recognizes. I've never done anything nefarious for money, but people around me have. So I have to affirm that my money comes to me in safe, easy, healthy, happy, harmonious ways. And it does. So I know when my money come to me, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not no type of craziness going on. Money comes to me frequently, easily, in healthy, happy, harmonious ways. That's why I get checks in the mail. That's why somebody emailing me saying that they sent me 2 PayPals. Yes, some of y'all in here have sent me PayPals, and I appreciate that, even if it's $10 or $50. Thank you. Yes. Money can come to you as so long as you have an avenue. So let's say you're somebody who's working a 9 to 5. Let's go into this. Let's say you're a person who's working a 9 to 5 and you want to start a side hustle. What are you going to be saying to yourself? I don't know if this is going to work. Let me see if it works. No. Immediately provide value to whoever it is that you want to buy from you. Value could be anything. You could mow a freaking lawn. You could go shovel somebody's snow. That's value to someone else. You could braid hair. You could be online like me and offer a social media management. I do social media management for people. I used to be a restaurant manager, so my value was to manage somebody else's company. Whatever your value is what you feel like you should be compensated for. But I'm promising you, for whoever's watching, you do not have to chase after this. Once you start providing value to yourself first and other people, people will beg you to pay. I get the emails all the time. People be begging, literally, like, oh, how can I work with you? My schedule's almost booked for the month because I only have a certain amount of clients that I work with for the month. I get to choose to do that because I decided that money doesn't rule me. Value rules me. I'm an artistic person. I speak well. I understand spiritual law. I understand social media and SEO and keyword search. I've been able to help people with some people in this world do not even know how to use social media. And I know how to. So you don't think that that's value to them? That's how I'm able to get clients. Not just working for someone else. So I'm just trying to let you guys know that you can have a 9 to 5. You can do whatever you want to do, but what is the value that you're offering to yourself first? So that your cup runneth over for you to give to others. When you give freely to others, they will beg you, literally, can you please help me? I'll give you the money. That's just how it goes. Not shit on 9 to 5s. I did it for 15 years. Work a 9 to 5, but always have something on the side or something that you can do so that you don't feel like you're chasing after paper. Paper. Look. Look. And if I was really bold, I would rip this shit up. This don't mean shit to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. This little $100 bill don't mean nothing to me if I don't have health, if I don't have peace of mind, and if my husband, my family, they're not okay. You cannot buy me to give a shit about $100 bill. What can this $100 bill do for me? That's what I care about. And it's your mindset. What does paper notes mean to you? I love money. I love it. I visualize myself counting it. And that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Also, too, if you're a person who wants to attract money to you, start seeing yourself counting a lot of money. And in your head, have the conversation of, oh my God, this is going right to my savings. And then just see yourself counting $100 bills. That's what I used to do. When I wanted to save a certain amount of money, I would just envision myself counting. And I would just see myself with my nails, the same, whatever nails I had on before I went to bed, I would see my hands and my thumbs counting. I see myself doing this, counting. And in my head, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm almost there. My goal. Boom, my goal is 4,000. Boom, my goal is 10,000. I just see myself counting. And then at one point, I saw myself having so much money to count that I needed a money machine. I was like, damn, you got so much money to count. You need a money machine. What are you going to do with all this money? Okay, I'm going to put half of it in the bank. The other half I'm going to invest. And then I started having conversations with myself in my head about what I was going to do with the money. You see what I'm saying? Let me see what you guys are saying in here. Gemini Awaken, I have a goal $100 bill, so I'm going to start keeping it on me and doing it. Yeah. Natty J, thank you so much. I hope you subscribe to the channel, my dear. My cup runneth over. Yes. Yes, natural charm. Are you the one who told me that you were shy girls manifesting natural charm? You could be shy and still manifest. Jazzy Blue, yes, girl. My cup runneth over. Gemini Awaken, or what can you get in horrible accident in order to get a payout? See, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to put that into the atmosphere. Bella Larissa, hey, my dear. Glad to see you here. Yan, got a question. What language should be better for the affirmations? Knowing where I am, we speak many languages. Does not matter the language. It's the language that you feel the most comfortable. But there are times where I've been speaking French in my dreams, whatever I interpret French to be, because I've studied French here and there, so I understand how it sounds. The intention matters. Your words matter. It doesn't matter the language. Is your choice of word no negative thinking? Yeah. Bella Larissa said the shy one is me. Oh, you could be shy and still manifest. Subscribed already, first time catching a live, Natty J. So Natty J, what is your mindset about a $100 bill? You tell me. If I was to rip this up on live right now, Natty J, how would you feel? Let me know. Because your feeling behind money is what's manifesting, your subconscious mind. So also we're going to go into Neville Goddard a little bit when he talks about feeling is a secret. And he talks about this many times where he was able to manifest large sums of money because he was not attached to this. I keep showing it for a reason. He was more attached to what he would do with the money. Let's say you want to manifest $10,000, right? Number one, $10,000 is what, like 100? Isn't it like 100 of these? Well, I told you already to start imagining yourself counting money and saying to yourself, okay, boom, I'm counting this. Oh shit, I got 5,000 now. Boom, tomorrow I'm going to the bank. I'm putting this in the bank. Or imagine yourself saying, okay, I'm only $1,000 away from my goal. And then every time you visualize, oh, I'm only $200 away from my goal. Start having the inner conversations with yourself when it comes to money, but more so focus on what you feel the money will give you. If you had 10 G's stacked up, would you be able to have a vacation and feel comfortable paying your bills after you came back? You feel relief. Focus on that. Okay? See? And I wasn't even looking at you, and you said I was mentioning a trip, and I didn't even look at what you were writing. So that's what I'm saying. What you could start doing right now with your trip is start imagining a conversation in your mind like, damn, I didn't even have to touch my savings. You can start saying my trip was fully paid for. I didn't even have to touch my savings. Start using the law of assumption to assume that money comes to you so easily and in healthy, happy, harmonious ways that you have more than enough to pay for whatever you want. This is a little trick I used to do. I used to go in the store, and I would have $100 bill. And I would look at the price. I purposely look at the price. And if it was $5, I'd be like, I can afford that. I can afford that. Anything that was under $100, I'm like, yeah, if you really wanted to buy that, you can afford that. I can afford that. So when people tell you, oh, don't look at the price, or no, look at the price and say, I can afford that. If you got $100 bill, you can afford whatever you want. Let's say you see something that's 115, you can be like, I can afford that, and I also have $15 in my bank account, so yeah, I still can afford it. Start programming yourself to say you can afford things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's because I'm highly intuitive. I pick up on energy, so that's probably why I mention it. I paid for a customer's meal the other night, and it was like $30, even though I don't have a lot. I was like, I'm good. See? And I'm pretty sure a person like you, if you say I'm good, that's still an affirmation. Like, I got it. I've given people money, like, out of my pocket. I helped someone out in my family do something. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I got it. It's all good. I say the same. I'm like, I'm good. I'm a woman, so I have to pay a lot with toiletries. I had to pay for some business stuff with my website, and I was like, it's gonna work out in the back end. So the gist of this live is for you to understand it's your language. It's how you're speaking. Start with one simple thing. When you go into the store, instead of saying that's too much, I can't afford it, I don't have enough, start saying the opposite, that it's not that I don't have enough. I just don't want to spend my money that way today. Okay. I'm not gonna get that today. I'll get it another day. $2 in your pocket and you see something you really want, be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna get it today. I'm choosing not to get it today. but maybe another day I'll get it. You have to program yourself to affirm that you can afford stuff. Your affirmations, your words that you're speaking out of your mouth, they really do matter. They really do. And I'm asking everybody who's in here, just let me know, because I want to be sure you guys are hearing me. Is there an affirmation about money? You can type it to me that you want me to help you work on, because you need to understand that your words and your language is what's creating the fact that you may or may not have money. No, we can all use more money, but more so money abundance. What if someone calls you and says, "Hey, I have an opportunity for you," and it's something that you've been wanting to manifest for a very long time, right? That's abundance. You just attracted an abundant situation into your life. It don't always have to be about paper notes, about money. It don't always have to be about this. It could be that someone helped you do something that monetarily it would have cost you more money to do, and they helped you out. I do it all the time. I'll be like, okay, I know how to run social media. You know how to do websites. So can we barter? I'll set up your social media. You set up my website. I've done this many times. The abundance is you knowing your value, what you're worth, what things are worth to you. Is this book, The Magic of Believing, worth anything to anyone? Does anyone want this book? Type it in the chat. Does anyone want this book? Because this is a very valuable book to me, but I'd be more than willing to give it to someone who wants it. If nobody does, then I keep it. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not afraid to give, because I could just reorder this book. But if it's something right now that someone wanted, Robin, email me and I'll send you the book. Well, Robin says she wanted the book, so I'm going to type in. Oh, you know what? Don't go to that. Fly girls manifesting at gmail.com. That made me feel good to give a book to someone. Someone said they wanted it, and this makes me feel like I'm offering value. It's only gonna cost me $5 to ship this book, but this book helped me change my life. And you see how old it is? It's an old book, but it's yours, Robin. Yes. It's by yeah. Somebody asked, is it by Claude Bristol? Yep. And I this book is, it's a beautiful book. It's one of the first books I read 10 years ago. This book is 10 years old. I bought it. So the fact that it's like this, it has some good energy. I was able to manifest a lot of things in my life with this book. Robin, it's yours. Just email me an address I can send it to, or a PO box, and it's yours. You'll have it in the next week. Bam. Yep. This Robin, did I make any notes? I have little ears. So I didn't but you'll get to see where my mind was. I have little ears in here. I won't touch them. So you'll get to see where my mind was and what was important to me, because I have little ears, little flappy ears that I noted to, like, hey, go back to that page. Yep. But I did not highlight anything in the book. I just flapped it. So Robin, thank you for allowing me to add value to your life. You'll get it in like a week. If you email me today, I'll send it off tomorrow, wherever you are. And I don't know, like after that, you'll get a tracking number for it. The Four Agreements. Yeah, I have that book here too. I'm a book avid book reader. So at the end of the day, I read a lot of books. I have so many. I have hold on. I just came from working out, so don't look at my. I'll show you guys what I have. What else do I have here? This one, the Beauty Detox Solution. When I lost over 60 pounds, like 4 years ago, that book is the book that I use. Like I'm a book reader, and I don't like to get shit on the tablet. I like to actually have the book. There's energy in this book. It's my good thoughts. It's my beautiful energy in this book. So you will be blessed. I promise you. Um. Yes. Hi. Yes. Ursula K. Odom says she heard I used to read a book a day. Yeah, I did. And I still do. Natty J said I'm reading Transcending the Levels of Consciousness, and now I'm almost done. Ooh, can you give us a gist of what that's about? Because it sounds like it's something that has to do with the mind. I'm all for people reading and getting your thoughts focused on a specific topic. I read a lot of books about finance. I read a lot of books about the law of attraction. I read a lot of books about people who do business and they use their spiritual gifts because that's something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Did I say 40 years ago? I'm 36, so almost 40. I'll be 40 in what? 4 years? 36. So guys, tell me something when it comes to abundance. I want to know this. You guys let me know. When it comes to rewriting your abundance code and what you feel about having money, can anyone be bold enough and tell me, is there an amount of money that they're wanting to attract? Like a tangible amount? I'll type in mine. I'll start it off. In 1 year, this is the amount of money that I want to manifest, like in my hand or in my bank account, just like extra money. All right. Okay. So I see people putting in their amount that they want to have within a 1 year's time. Guess what? The fact that you just typed it is going to get the ball rolling because it's a lot of energy here. And this is a community of people where we help each other out. So this won't be the first time that I talk about money. The class that I'm doing this week on Thursday, I'm literally going to help you build your affirmations with your own voice in MP3, MP4 form. If you cannot do it on your computer, you send it to me and I send it back to you and you listen to that before you go to bed. This is how I have been able to manifest things in my life. Not only do I say my affirmations throughout the day, I actually listen to them before I go to bed in my own voice. That's the secret sauce. You can listen to affirmations on YouTube if you want to. You really can. And those affirmations will help you if you consistently listen to them and you embody what the affirmations are saying. However, what I have found and what clients of mine who I've worked with have found is that when you use your own voice, the subconscious recognizes it and you impress a lot faster, a lot easier. So you're able to actually bypass your conscious mind to focus easier. So you just like in the workshop that we're going to be doing, you write out like 3 or 4 affirmations. You tell them to me. I'll make sure that they're centered around your self-concept and a specific goal that you want. Let's say you want to manifest 10,000. What are the affirmations of a person who wants to manifest $10,000? People love and respect me. I get paid top dollar for my talents. That's one of my affirmations. I get paid top dollar for my talents. What are my talents? I'm on the internet, so clearly I'm working. I love spiritual law. I love to do things creatively. So whatever my talents are, I get paid top dollar. That's one of my affirmations. Another one is that money comes to me easily, frequently, in healthy, happy, whole, harmonious ways. Because I want my money to come to me in a healthy way, not from some craziness. So those are two affirmations that I've been saying for years, and they have served me well when I started to focus on what is the value that I'm willing to give for people to compensate me monetarily. So everybody who hi Cajun Scorpion, how are you, my dear? Happy life. 20,000. I'm gonna tell y'all, these amounts that you guys are putting in are like, you gotta come to the class. Even if you can't come to the class, just continue to watch the channel, because what I'm gonna be doing in the future anyway is giving you guys little step-by-step ways to build your own affirmations. Start, even if you don't come to the class, start listening to yourself say your affirmations in your head before you go to bed. Secret sauce, I'm giving you guys game. Start listening to your own voice, saying 3 or 4 affirmations on a loop. Record them on your phone if that's the only thing you can do. Record them on your phone. Listen to them maybe on your music player on your phone. Loop the song. I'm sorry, loop the affirmation, but it'll be recorded. Loop it, or you could just put it on your playlist 4 times. That equals to about an hour or 30 minutes. That's what I do. I listen to my affirmations in my own voice for about an hour right when I'm falling asleep. And as it's done, yeah, the headphones may still be in my ear, or when I toss and turn, they just fall out. But here's the thing, when you're trying to reprogram and start your life anew, no headphones being stuck in your ear for the whole entire night is going to stop you. I'm not saying listen to the affirmations for 8 hours. I'm saying listen to them right before you're going to sleep. This is what people don't tell you guys, is that you have to reprogram your subconscious mind to get your desires. So you can listen to all the manifestation coaches you want, all the manifestation books you can read. This book right here talks about your subconscious mind, the magic of believing. It talks about how you can auto suggestion is you consciously deciding that before you go to bed, you're going to program yourself. Yes. This is about consciously manifesting your life. You could fall into $50,000, or you could consciously plan it out how you're going to get it. What are you willing to energetically give in order to get your 50,000 or your 20,000? Or for me, my six, I'm doing an angel number 222222222 because I want to know that when I get it, that I absolutely did that. That's why I be picking numbers. I pick angel numbers for anytime I want to manifest money. I pick angel numbers. So I know that, okay, that's not a coincidence. That's just me. But what are you willing to do to reprogram your mind for abundance, for money? If you want money, you got to start looking at money as a friend, as something that is just a means to get what you desire and to help give value to others and add value to your life. It's an energy exchange. Literally. Look. I keep doing this. Look. Some of y'all don't like when I ball this $100 bill up. Look at she. She's so small. If I threw this outside on the ground, nobody would even know it was a $100 bill. What if it sat out there for 2 weeks or got blown under somebody's car? You can't tell that this is a $100 bill. So then why should I care about something that could be balled up in a piece of paper ball and have this control what I view about what I can offer to others? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, that money is important. It really is, because money can help you to do what? Live a life that is more free. You can pay for things that you need. You can give to other people. You can relax and actually pursue your own passions. So money is important. I don't want you guys to get that misconstrued. This little $100 bill that I keep balling up, I'm gonna put her on my altar because I'm teaching and my intentions are being spoken into this. So when I get off this live, I'm just gonna fold this $100 bill up and I'm gonna put it on my altar and say thank you for allowing me to use you to teach others about the importance of putting value on things that you can offer people, not just because of this. Right? Like your 9 to 5 values you and you get paid in this. That's it. Your 9 to 5 or your business or your clients, they pay you in this. That's it. So what are we saying in the comments? And can you guys give me a thumbs up for all the people that are watching? 19 people in the room. Can I get some thumbs up, please? Happy life. Should I loop myself saying I have extra $20,000 in my bank account? Does saying $20,000 in your bank account make you feel good, or does it make you feel anxious? Like if it makes you have anxiety, then what I would do is imagine someone and you having a conversation and you telling them like, oh my God, I was able to really manifest the amount of money that I wanted to. Like conversations in your head with people, it still is energy. It's still manifesting. Because the conversations that you're having in your head is the reason why you don't have the money. I manifested $4,000 in 2 months, and I didn't have to do 1 ounce of work for it, and it wasn't illegal. Because right before I went to bed, I read a mission statement that I had from Think and Grow Rich. And it was like, what amount of money do you want? What are you willing to do for the money? How are you going to attract the money to you? See, the universe wants to bless you with money, but you got to have avenues. So do you have an ebook? Do you offer a service? Are you willing to do something that you offer, a product or service? Are you willing to work, trade your time for money, gigs? But whatever you want the avenue to come through, start speaking that. Just say, okay, well, I'm an artist. I want to sell 4 paintings at 10,000 a piece. That's how you get your 50 G's. Or I want to host a Zoom workshop where I teach people how to do XYZ with my paintings or with certain paintings or whatever. And then they each pay me $100 and I have 10 of them. That's $1,000 right there. See, people have to start understanding that money wants to come to you, but you got to have avenues for it to get to you. Once I learned that, I was like, oh. So I just have to give value to people. People have to find it valuable. And I just say, okay, this is my price. Or I could say, okay, you don't have to pay me money. You know how to you know how to do a website. I know how to do social media. Let's help each other out. Or I'll help you run your social media. You give me what I need for my website. So value, offering value, having avenues for the money to get to you. What if an uncle wanted to bless you with $1,000 right now? Do you have a PayPal account? Do you have a Cash App? I tell you, every time I go live or something like that, people they go to my PayPal, and some people they send me money. They support the channel. I never asked you guys to ever send me nothing, but people do it because they find value in what I'm giving, and I will continue to do that. And if I don't get a dime from you guys, I'm still gonna do it because I still have an obligation to give value. That's it. What are you saying? Money and credit, definitely. Petite Priestess. Hi, Miss Lady. That's my friend. My bank password is on the lines of abundance and prosperity. Mine's is too. And I'm only saying that because y'all ain't got to worry about hacking into none of my stuff because trust me, my money is good over here. But I make passwords that every time I have to log in, they are specific affirmations. Like my passwords are affirmations so that every time I log in, it reminds me to be thankful, to be grateful, to look at abundance. So absolutely. Mm-hmm. So here's what I'm saying. Who wants to know a money game that I play that I was able to attract my $4,000 for me? This was like last year when everything shut down. Between government assistance for some people, PUAs, loans, and all that stuff. None of us ever knew what that stuff was going to be doing, but I just told the Most High, I said, okay, my job is doing whatever, so I'm going to just go hard with being full-time self-employed. And lo and behold, as soon as I made that decision, I started attracting situations of money to me. Does anyone want to know the game that I used to play with myself? Okay, so I used to, every single night before I went to bed, I had an envelope like this. And I used to have this envelope was just stuffed with papers, like, notes. But I used to pretend that I was scratching off amounts. So I'd be like, boom, I got 17K, so now I'm going for 23. And then on the back, I put 48K. And then I think I put 60K. But what it got me in the habit of doing is imagining that this envelope was stuffed with money. That's what it got me in the habit of thinking. And in my imagination, I would count the money out and I would be like, okay, boom. And then I'd scratch off the amounts. And lo and behold, me doing that with a large amount, I just had an opportunity to where the 4,000 was available to me. And it took maybe like 2 months for me to manifest it. And I was able to use that money when everything shut down to pay bills, to do what I needed to. But that was what I told my higher self. I said, I want the money to do XYZ. And when I get the money, I'm going to feel relieved. I'm going to have freedom. I'm going to be able to do XYZ. So be specific about what you're going to be using the money for. Let the Most High, let God know what you want the money for. And decide that before you go to bed, you're going to play a game and imagine yourself counting money or saying something about being thankful for the amount of money that you have. Not only that, another thing that I do, and I love this in my bank account, this is also a secret sauce that I do. So let's say you have $10 in your bank account, right? Let's say for real, somebody may be watching, they may only got $10 in their bank account. That's happened to me before. Trust me, so I'm not speaking. Do you see the difference between 10 and moving that over to make it 100? Right? Boom. So now, literally, the decimal point. So what I used to do is I used to imagine my decimal points. I used to imagine before I went to bed, $10. And I would imagine myself moving it over and be like, oh, that's 100. Oh, that's 1,000. And I just put a lot of zeros and then I just keep moving the decimal. And lo and behold, within a week, 2 weeks, I was depositing money in my account and that decimal point went from a 10 to 100 to 1,000 to 4,000 within like a short period of time, because you guys have to understand that this is all holographic. A decimal point shouldn't mean nothing to you to move it in your mind. And as long as you have avenues or you're willing to give value, the Most High will find a way to get the money to you. It's universal law. Think about all the times that you got some money out the blue. You wasn't expecting it, but it came to you. It was because the money had a way. Somebody got an inkling to give it to you. A job gave you a raise. You won the lottery. You gave a service to someone. You were able to do something to give value. And then the line of communication along with your imagination. I'm telling you, I be playing with my bank account decimal points. I'm like, oh, okay. That decimal point is there. And then I visualize it moving. Just know that decimal points, the bank deals with numbers and points. Numbers and decimal points. A little itty bitty ass decimal point should not be making people feel like, oh, I only got $10. No, then just be like, no, I actually have 100. Can anyone understand what I'm saying? Like, you guys put too much value on decimal points. No. It's either gonna be $100 or it's gonna be $10. Which one? You want it to be 10 or you want it to be 100? Because clearly that's different than that. A decimal point is the only thing that's stopping you from getting $100. No. Nope. Y'all have to start using your mind, your imagination to imagine yourself having more. Imagine yourself in nice clothes. Imagine yourself having luxury bags. Imagine yourself going on trips, because guess what? It takes money to do that. So start imagining yourself going onto your emails and getting a confirmation for your flight that you booked for $3,000 somewhere. Imagine yourself having more than enough money to give yourself a luxury bag, and it's not going to put a dent in your wallet. Imagine yourself going to a spa and someone saying, okay, that's going to be $3,000 because you let your friends go with you and you paid for them. Imagine yourself having more than enough money to give, because that is a person who has an abundance of money, abundance of everything. Start imagining yourself having more, and then more will be given to you. And be willing to give value. Nan's Global Kitchen. Hi, my dear. I came over from Life's Magical Journey and sub. Awesome video. I tell myself that I am successful, happy, healthy. I have family, friends visiting all the time. I am a money. Oh, yeah. Money magnet. Yeah, you have to tell yourself that. Right, Natty J, is just a dot. It's literally just a little freaking dot. When I give without wanting anything back, more comes to me, because that's called the law of tenfold. What you give, you get that back in tenfold when you give it freely. That's just the way it goes. So who is going to show up to the affirmations meeting that I'm having, the class? If you want to sign up for it, in the description, it's $25. You literally get me to record your affirmations for you if you don't have a computer to do it, or you want it done professionally. 3 to 5 affirmations. We go over how to build them with your own voice. You send the recording to me. I put it into my editing software. I send it right back to you within a couple of days. Or I'm teaching you how to do it yourself. So just so you know, that class will be available on Thursday, and then after that, it probably won't be available unless it's a part of a package. But I'm giving y'all a plug. Literally teaching you how to manifest things quicker. Your subconscious mind is going to be reprogrammed throughout your day by you watching things, listening to things. We're talking about deliberately, consciously deciding what you put into your head. And when you're asleep, you got about 8 hours to play with, because there's nothing distracting you, and all your subconscious is doing is hearing it over and over and over in your own voice. So it's very soothing. It's least resistance. And within like a couple of weeks, you start to feel different, like, okay, I'm making different decisions. I'm having different thoughts. You can do it on your phone. You can do it through your editing software. If you really want it to be done professional, then with the $25 you pay for the class, I do it through my editing software and send it right back to you. So if anyone's interested, that's what I'm offering on Thursday. If not, then it's okay. Aside from that, I wanted to do a live call-in today. For whatever reason, Zoom was not having it, but I will figure that out, because I'm going to be doing some free coaching on the channel this weekend. So Sunday, I'm going to be doing a live call-in, and it's going to be about whatever questions you have or anything like that. You can always email me. You can always email me. Any questions that you want to ask, you can always email. The class is Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will put the Oh, because the reason why is because you email me and I send you the invoice, and then once you pay, then I send you the link to the Zoom class. I have about 4 people right now, so I have 2 or 3 more slots. I don't want to do too many people. I said 6, but then I figured it's probably gonna be like 8. But I have 2 or 3 spots open. I'm not gonna really go hard with that because whoever wanna learn how to do it, you gotta come. Like it's not a big deal. It's $25. You know, $25 to change your life in a way that's very simple and easy. If you would like to sign up for the class, you email me and then I send you an invoice and you keep that invoice and I send you the link to the Zoom class. It's at 2 p.m. And then I send you everything that you get, which is you get to learn how to build your affirmations with your own voice, which is going to manifest things a lot faster for you through your subconscious mind. You learn how to do that through recording it on your phone or on your computer. If you really want it to be done nice and professional, you just send the affirmations to me after the class and I send them right back to you. But either way, if you just recorded this on your phone and listen to it back, you're still going to get the benefits. It's just some people may want the music in the back, the theta music, whatever. So we'll talk about all that stuff in the class. But it's literally building your own affirmations through self-concept. I show you how to actually like build your affirmations to where your words are going to work for you. It ain't just I want $1 million. That's no. We're going to talk about how to build affirmations that are actually going to work for you. Because if you don't believe you deserve $1 million and you say that over and over and over, that may not be the affirmation for you. We're actually going to talk about the type of affirmations you need to be saying and listening to really get the change that you need. Because you have 60,000 thoughts in a day. Who has time to monitor 60,000 thoughts throughout the day? You tell me. It's possible. Mental diets are possible. But the affirmations that I'm building for you are going to help you to like have the process be a lot easier. So, what are some self-concept affirmations that I use? Everyone treats me with love and respect, and people pay me top dollar for my services. Everyone treats me with love and respect, and people pay me top dollar for my services. Because I deserve to be paid for what I do. And people love and respect me because I deserve to be loved and respect. That's what I think of myself. The way I view myself is the way I want other people to view me. Natty J, if you work at that time, it's okay. What I can do is I can still adjust the time. So if you still want the class, what I'll do is I'll have the class available for you and we can adjust the time for a different time. It's just that I'm doing it at 2 p.m. If someone misses it, then I can just readjust the time for you and just have a different time period that we go live on Zoom. And then I'll just show you what I did in the class or you can rewatch it. Yeah. So Natty J, just let me know because if you can't come at that time, then we can just set up another time that works well for you. It's only gonna take me like less than an hour to show you, but really and truly the $25 that you would get access to is me actually showing you how to build them on your own. And if you want them professionally done, I run them through my professional editing software. So that's really what you're paying for, is to have it professionally done or to have the information to do it yourself. Because all these affirmations y'all listen to on YouTube, that's through a professional editing software. To edit my affirmations, it takes me like 30 minutes. But if I want to put more time into it, like an hour, hour and a half. Because then like I like to layer them and then I like to make sure that the sound quality is like good on like the left and the right. Like I be going in, like making my affirmations be as like pleasing to the ear instead of just listening to them on my phone, which you can do. But me, I like to like have like the soft like meditation music and the and then just relaxing. And then I like to script, like saying to myself, Danielle, you're relaxed and everything is going well for you. And then, so I really put a lot of love into how I build my own affirmations and what I do for every single client who has worked with me. They get custom built affirmations. Like if we work for 30 days, within that 30 days, you're getting affirmations that I build for you, and you can listen to them. So that's a part of my coaching. Every person who works with me, they get like custom MP3, MP4 affirmations. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys dearly. Send me an email if you want to get the class. All you have to do is email me at flygirlsmanifesting.com. And I will send you the invoice, and then I will send you everything that you need for the Zoom class. Any questions before I go? And please leave me a thumbs up if you're leaving. Any questions you have before? Money is your birthright. You deserve to be abundant. Just start to look at money as a means to get what you desire and to help people and help the world. Yeah. Do you have an IG page I can follow? Yes, I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. Instagram. I'll tell you right now what my Instagram page is so that you can follow me. So that you can follow me. All right, so this is my Instagram. Damn. All right, so I gotta get out of here. I got things to do, clients to look after, classes to do stuff. When am I going live next? I go live every single Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 1:30 p.m. EST every Tuesday. I go live. Yep. And I'll figure out a way to do call-ins. I'm gonna go live on Sunday after the class. Because I did want to do the call-in, so I probably promote it a little bit more, but I wanted to be able to do that. So I'll probably go live this Sunday, but for Tuesdays, every single Tuesday. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Love you guys dearly, and protect your energy. Money is easy to attract to you when you understand that it's not just about this, it's about the feeling that this gives you. It's about the value that you feel you deserve to have to get it. Add value to the world, and people will beg you. They will literally beg you to give them, like, please take my money. People will want to give you money, abundance, opportunities left and right when you decide that you are valuable and what you have to offer is of value. Point blank, period. Bye, boo. Bye, guys. I gotta get out of here. Love you. Check out my description after this, and it has everything. I'm about to link it right now. So just give me like 2-3 minutes, and then I'm gonna link everything that you need for the week. Love you.